Alright, well, peace, peace, peace. Just want to come back with a quick little video. Um, yeah, man, I just want to, cause man, listen, even the other night, man, I did, some, still, man, stop playing with the Lord, man. This goes for me too, and the thing is too, like, a lot of times, cause I noticed this one, cause I kind of like, first of all, hopefully the Most High and Yahweh Shah's blessing your day, but I kind of noticed this too, like a little bit, cause a lot of times, like, you know you like we could like even myself I can do it sometimes, like that's why let me grab this in Galatians real quick, man. You know what, I'm gonna hit this in Corinthians, man, because it's all like the Most High gonna see us about everything we do, and it doesn't matter, like, what it is. Yeah, cause hold on. See, let's grab this in Galatians. Galatians 6 and verse 5. It says, "For every man shall bear his own burden." Yeah, man. So everybody's gonna have to bear their own burden. Because I notice this a lot of times, even in the knowledge, even in the faith per se, even in the other fractions as well. But like a big, like, somebody well known, or congregation or whatever can be doing something or whatever, and everybody, like, and like, even myself, I include myself, where somebody or people could say certain things about that, like, oh wow, look what they got going over there, look what they got going over there, stuff like that. But it's meanwhile, like, what you doing though? That's the thing. It's coming from me too. I'm talking about myself. Like, what are you doing about it? Because that's what I say. That's why all the stuff, like, because a lot of times too, like, I kind of notice this out knowledge about the about the faith. Like, it can be on some Wendy Williams shit sometimes, like the Ricky Lake gossipy type of stuff, like, that, like the Breakfast Club type of stuff like that. I mean, it can be like that sometimes. That's why I tend to, like, me personally, I don't really worry about that, because, man, my thing is, man, listen, where is my soul going, man? What am I doing? Like, that's why what are you doing, man? Because I'm actually about to get that with this account yesterday. I was just thinking about this earlier, but it doesn't matter, because the Most High is still going to see. No, let me read this again. Galatians chapter 6 verse 5. For every man shall bear his own burden. Let's get to 2 Corinthians real quick. I'm here. For 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 10, for we all must appear before the judgment seat of Christ, or Mashiach, that everyone may receive the things in his body according to that he had done, whether it be good or bad. So I'm going to get this again. It says, for we must appear before all the judgment seat of Christ, that everyone that may receive the things done in his body according to that he had done, whether it be good or bad. So yeah, man, we all gonna have to appear before a judgment seat, man. So all that stuff, like, all that Wendy Williams, Ricky Lake, or what's another one that's the gossipy, this and that, like, the what's the scoop, that type of stuff, man. That don't matter, man. What that person is doing, like, it don't matter. Even different fractions, like, what brothers and sisters doing in the word, in the knowledge, or what in Christianity, or this person and that, or other things, man. That don't matter. What are you gonna do? What? My thing is too. I try to remember, as I have to say myself. I still gotta remember to say myself. Even in the midst of I'm going off. Okay, where's my soul going if I were to die right now, man? And that's the thing, man. Because I'm gonna have to be responsible for everything I've done. So that's what it is, man. Because honestly, we could. That's what Yahweh Shai, actually, I'm about to get to that later with the whole publican, the Pharisee, parable. But a lot of times, man, that's why I don't care what, can't really worry about what's going on, man. What because he's seeing you, he's gonna ask about what you did. It don't matter what they do, what they did, or because it pops. I see it sometimes, but it's like, listen, it doesn't matter, man. That's just in general, man. But let's get this in man. Let's get this in Numbers 27 and 3, because I'm gonna get an example of this right quick. Because I was watching the class of Assembly of Firstborn last night, and I wasn't aware of this account, but it's really not a short account, but it's just more of a point I'm trying to make, man. Because Yeah, because that's when you kind of lift yourself up and get high minded. So I'm not like I didn't even notice in different fractions, not only people in the word and knowledge, amongst amongst the people in the knowledge, but even in Christianity and other things, or whatever fraction you're watching this, people say, okay, oh, at least I'm not like them over here. I'm doing this over here, but you doing this and this. So you doing that and that and that. You lying on people. You gossiping, idols in your heart, or adultery, this, lust, all types of stuff. No matter what it is. Just an example, the covetous. Evil eyes, stuff like that. But it's like, but since somebody did something that got put on Front Street, is well known that that's what you're worried about. Like that's what you're saying. Well, at least I'm not like that. No, it don't matter what I'm doing. Shoot, the Most High going to see me, no matter what I'm doing, man. So let me get this too, because this is a perfect example of that. Shoot, I had to remember. I really had to remember this, man. I really had to remember it and stay to this, man, because yeah, man. It don't matter what they doing. It don't matter what this person that doing, this person that doing. It don't matter. Numbers chapter 27 verse 3, it says, because this is talking about Zelophehad. Yeah. I'll read this. This Numbers chapter 27 verse 1. Then came the daughters of Zelophehad, the son of Hapher, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, of the families of Manasseh, and the son of Joseph, and these are the names of his daughters: Malah, Noah, and Mahoglah, and Milcah, and Tisra. And they stood before Moses and before the Eleazar, the priest, before the princes and all the congregation by the door of the tabernacle. Congregation, saying, our father died in the wilderness. Here's the point: our father died in the wilderness, and was not in the company of them that gathered themselves against the Lord, and against the Lord in the company of Korah, but died in his own sins and had no sons. So see that? Let's look at that, unpack that for a minute, because in number 16 you can read about Korah pretty much rebelling against the Most High and Moses, because when he's rebelling against Moses, you're pretty much rebelling against the Most High, man. So yeah, man. But notice he wasn't a part of that though. But he had some other shit going on. Yeah, he's my language, but hey, he had some other stuff going on. I don't know what it is, but see, the Most High got him. The Most High still took care. The Most High still took him out and still judged him for what he was doing, man. So that goes into what I just read about what we just read in Galatians and 2 Corinthians, man. Like it don't matter, man. It don't matter what this person is doing, what that person is doing. Shoot, what are you doing? It don't matter, man. I'm saying it to myself right now, because sometimes even though when I see certain things or I say prime example, right? I'm not sure this congregation and stuff like that or who it was, but a while back, like right, it was during Thanksgiving time, whatever. They had a bunch of congregation, or I forgot the brother named. I'm not sure their names, but they was pretty much eating pork pretty much, and it was a lot of stuff on my feed, people response and rebuke videos, stuff like that. I ain't worried about that, man, but meanwhile, what I'm doing is I got stuff to work on. What I'm doing, or what this person doing, or that person doing that's doing. It's like, wait, you got this going on, stuff like that. Now, of course, there is where there is something. Of course, it's in the law. It's things of that nature. We're supposed to rebuke and correct each other. No, it's not wrong. Now, I'm just saying, like, the Most High is going to see you about what you doing, man. He's going to see you about that, man. It don't matter. So, because you're and the thing is about the Most High, he judges the spirit off of that too, because it's like, okay, even then when you're doing something like that, are you doing it for the betterment of that brother or sister, whoever that is, or are you doing this to peg yourself up to be like, okay, well, just like the holier than thou, just like the or just like the being holier than thou, like Isaiah says, or just to say, okay, I'm not like the public, which I'm about to get soon. So, but yeah, are you doing it in that spirit? Because actually, no, let me get to Proverbs 16. Because that's what it is too. Because I'm actually about to go back into Galatians actually with that too. Because that's what that is, man. Because I just use that as an example. Like, and there's other stuff I've been seeing, but it's like, man, it don't matter, man. Because What are you doing? Because it said, let's just read it one more time. It says, our father, Numbers chapter 27 and 3, our father died in the wilderness, and he was not in the company of them that gathered themselves against the Lord, in the company of Korah, but died in his own sin and had no son. So yeah, he died in his own sin, man. So like Tobit says, I just finished reading it. He who sins against his own life, man. I mean, so that's just what it is, man. It don't really matter, like, because certain things get even we see this even in regular life in the world, man. Because certain people get caught doing something like this, but somebody like is guilty of something else. Like, well, at least I can do that, but you guilty of this though. Like that's what it is, man. That goes with me as well, man. I always like I'm not even trying to do that right now with the video. Kind of as a reminder, like, okay, shoot. It's actually more of a reminder, for myself to worry about, like, actually examine yourself. Actually, let's get this, man. Shoot, actually, I want that, and actually, yeah, let me grab that. No, I'm about to go back to I'm gonna hit this in Proverbs. Then I'm gonna hit this because yeah, and that's why. And shout out to brother Kwame Cole and Mashah and brothers like Akai War and brothers from Assembly Firstborn. That's why it's so big on inner prophecy, man. Because even that ties into that, man. Because a lot of times, even like some people send me stuff about the Olympics and stuff like that, like or other things in nature. Who's like what nation, like who's Esau bombing, or like who's doing that or this that. I mean, yeah, or do you pay attention to that stuff, of course. But inner prophecy is the most important thing, man. Because that's why, because the Most High, like, if you take your last breath now, where did you stand with the Most High in your house shot, man? And also, too, man, like, worrying about all the outer stuff going on, but what's going on with inner prophecy? What are you doing inwardly, man? That it even ties into that, too, because it's like, okay, this stuff is happening. Like, those, don't even think about it, like, because, like, what did Yahushua say, man? He said, I pray not to you to take them out of the world, pretty much. Because, like, we already know, and shoot, it's already prophesied, we already know what world we're going to be living in, man. I said, no, I don't pray him to take them out of the world, because no. But that's how actually, I'm about to do a video about that later. I ain't going to jump the gun, but, actually, shoot, I'm actually might do that after this, Lord willing. But, yeah, man, that's just is what it is. But that's the thing about it, man, because, worrying about all this other stuff, it's like, oh, this is about to go down, and this and this and this. Like, no, man, it's just like, okay, like that's no. What are you doing though, man? Because that's the thing. What are you doing though? But let me grab this in the Proverbs to my point, real quick. Proverbs 16 and 2 says, all the ways of men are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the spirit. So, when you do stuff like that, when you say, like, because I use that congregation, I'm not sure, as an example, but when you go in on something like that, but okay, that's cool, okay, but most of it's still gonna be like, yo, okay, Omar, what are you doing? Like, or such and such, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Okay, I'm dealing with that, but I'm still gonna see you. He's still gonna see us, man. That's it, man. Cause yeah, man. So yeah, let me grab this. Cause actually, yeah, that's why Sirach says that. No, let me grab this. I think in 2 Corinthians, yeah, this is more of what I want. I could have gotten it in 2 Corinthians, but this is more of what I want here. What's that before judge? Where's that? No, it's not. Yeah, okay. Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 18, verse 20. It says, before judgment, examine thyself. In the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy. So yeah, man. Before judgment, like, of course, it's going to judgment. Like, hey, it's going self-examination. But also, before judgment, man, before you go to what you doing though? That's the thing, man. Like, that's what I said. Well, and you cast the first stone without sin. So yeah, what you doing though? So yeah, exactly, man. So that's what Yahushua meant by judge, not be judged. Okay, you doing all this, but what are you doing though? So that's what it is, man. Cause that's a perfect example of Numbers 27:3. Like, listen, he wasn't a part of the rebellion in Korah, but against with the sons of Korah, Korah and things of that nature, when they rebelled against the Most High, Moses pretty much rebelled against Moses, but pretty much Most High and Moses rebelling against them, but he had some other stuff going on. I don't know, it's not written, but who knows what he's doing? And sometimes, like, you can get that feeling. Even sometimes it's like what's I was gonna say? You know, cause yeah, them shoot. Yeah, that even in the world, especially our people, man, that happens with Jake all the time. Like um, cause you know what? Now, let me say this too, cause there is a difference between evil and grossly evil though. But evil is still evil though. Like all sins aren't created the same, but still, it's like cause we see this a lot in regular life, man. Like uh, somebody that's on drugs or something like that is a crackhead pretty much. But you got a gangster nigga, you got a street nigga saying, oh, at least I'm not that, or at least I'm not that, but you doing this though, or like, y'all know what I'm saying? Like, okay, but you're doing this though. Like what do you mean? Like you're still like that, you're still doing that type of behavior. So it's not, it ain't no really better, honestly. So yeah, man. It's like well, I had an example, but it slipped my mind. It says, before a judgment, examine thyself, and the day of visitation thou shalt find mercy. So, yeah, man, that's yeah. So we gonna go off. What was that? Let me get this too. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm saying this all right. I'll say this all right too, because yeah. This happens one time, man. No, the Most High still sees us, man. Let's go. I'm saying Sirach. Let's go back 2 chapters. This is Sirach chapter 16, verse 17. Say not, it's verse Ecclesiastes chapter 16, verse 17. Say not that I will hide myself from the Lord. So and this me, I speak as a man, but shoot, this how Zalef, I forget his name. Shoot, I just how pronounce his name. So let me just go back, pronounce his name right. It's probably how Zalipha felt. I think that's how he felt. This is probably how he felt too, because he's like, well, I wasn't a part of the Korah, but the Most High saw you for what you was doing. Ecclesiastes also knows Sirach chapter 16 verse 17. Say not that I will hide myself from the Lord. Shall any remember from me above? I shall not be remembered among so many people. And for what is my soul among the infinite number of creatures? So yeah, man, he's probably I'm speaking as a man. He's probably thinking, well, okay, well, I'm doing this over here, but I wasn't I wasn't pretty much I wasn't part of that rebellion, but the Most High still won't see you from what you do. Remember, we all gonna appear from in front of the judgment seat, and we all gotta bear our own burden. So that's what it is, man. So I'm gonna get this one more time. It says Sirach chapter 16 verse 17. Say not that I will hide myself from the Lord. Shall any remember me from above? I shall not be remembered among so many people. And for what is my soul among some such infinite number of creatures? So no, he said, most I said, don't say that, man, because his eyes are everywhere, man. His eyes, like Proverbs 15 says, his eyes on the good and the evil, man. His eyes, his eyes are brighter than the sun. He got angels. His angels are the eyes too. Like, you can't. That's what Second Ezra says. Like, listen, you can't hide. You can't hide, like, anything before his angels gonna be ashamed, and that they shoot. I'm gonna be ashamed of certain things I've done, as well. So listen, man. But that's why, we get better each of these days. Exalt self-examination, increase in the faith in the Most High, in the house, and walk in the fruits of the Spirit, man. Where is no law. Of course, we keep the law, but we walk in the fruits of the Spirit. And then when you always bounded in love with the Most High house, you're gonna be good. Like it is, But if you do slip, fall, do go off here and there, but don't stay there though. That's what Second Ezra said. Like, don't let your sins weigh you down. Just keep going, But yeah, let's get this loot. I'll just get to the point. Yeah, man, because that's what it's about though, man. Because that's why I'm gonna dig this loot down with his Thessalonians, man. Luke chapter 18 and verse 10. It says, 2 men went up into the temple and prayed. One a Pharisee and the other a publican. The Pharisee stood and prayed and said with himself, Yahweh, I thank thee that I'm not as other men, extortioners, unjust, adulterers, or even as this publican. Kind of while saying this earlier, I fast twice in a week. I give tithes of all that I possess, and the publican standing far off would not lift up would not lift so much up his eyes unto heaven, but smote upon his breast, saying, Yahweh, be merciful unto me, I'm a sinner. I tell you, this man went down to his house, was justified rather than the other. For everyone that exalted himself shall be abased, for he that humbled himself shall be exalted. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, that's walking in that pharisaical type of spirit, man. Like, just going to, well, okay, well, I'm not doing this, but meanwhile, you got all types of shit you doing. You doing all this type of stuff, man. So that's why, focus, bear your own burden. Like, focus on what you doing, man. Even the other people around you, man. Other brothers around you, man. Shoot, like that's what that is too, man. That's not that. That's what that is too. Let's get to Thessalonians, man, because yeah, man, because a big camp could do something or be caught in something, stuff like that, and a lot of people can get on or church, big church, because different fractions, whatever, big camp. I say for people in knowledge, big camp or big or congregation doesn't have to be a camp or congregation could be caught up in something's going on there, and everybody flocks to it because we love controversy, man. We just do it. So that's the people. No matter other nation, they love controversy. Of course, that's the thing. But they Proverbs says, "Oh, gossip is tasty." How much we love it, but also too, man, or even say for our brothers and sisters in Christianity or Jehovah's Witness or different denominations, some can be going on over here and we all talking about, meanwhile you're doing this, so that doesn't matter. So but yeah, man, that's the thing too. So let's get this Thessalonians as well. Or it don't even have to be a camp congregation, or it could be somebody that's well known or whoever, man, and is called in something, and now everybody's running to it, all this and that. But meanwhile, you got shit going on. You're doing something, and I'm saying that for me as well, man. That's why I try operating this. I try to operate as well as I can. Just listen, mind your business, and focus on you. At the end of the day, because most I'm not gonna care about what's going on here and here. He's not gonna care, especially when you stand before him and your house. That's it. First Thessalonians chapter 4:11, and that ye study to be quiet and to do your own business and to work your own hands as I command you. Yeah, man. So yeah, mind your business. Focus on what you got going on. And of course, you impact the lives of others, man. In the word, outside the word, man. For all of our people, of course, man. But yeah, man, do shoot, but still, focus on you, man. That's the thing, man. What are you doing at the end of the day? So, yeah, man, I thought that was a good example of that, man. I did. So, yeah, hopefully this is edifying, man. So, yeah, man, peace.